My celebrity wife is afraid I'll cheat after marriage. So she installed hidden cameras all over the house and even turned on a live stream. But I had no idea the day my wife left for work. I immediately sent a voice message. My wife went to work. You can come over. The moment I said that, the live stream exploded. Damn, what a scumbag. He has such a beautiful wife, and he still wants to cheat. Wait, who was on her way? Was looking at her phone, her face was as cold as ice. Was I just betrayed? She was confident in her marriage. That's why she dared to do a live stream. She didn't expect that he would be so easily tempted. At that moment, my phone rang. I opened the voice message. A very pleasant female voice came through. Okay, I'll be there in 15 minutes. This voice message made the live stream even more lively. It seems like it's true. This girl is really eager, isn't she? She'll be there in 15 minutes. I really want to see what this woman looks like. At this moment, Wei was also anxious. She wished she could run home immediately and tear apart the green tea girl. Seeing this, the show's director comforted her. It might not be what you think. Don't worry too much. Wei stared at the live stream with a cold expression. The fans in the live stream, seeing Wei's cold expression, started sending comforting comments. Wei acted like she didn't see them. Her eyes fixed on me in the screen. She still couldn't believe I was so bold. That I dared to invite someone to our home. Wasn't I afraid that she might come back suddenly? Just then, I in the screen suddenly picked up my phone and called Wei. Wei's expression was cold, but she adjusted her tone and answered the phone like usual. Honey, is there something wrong? No. Just checking if you arrived at your office safely. Hearing my words, Wei's face became even colder. In the past, she would have been very touched, but now, Wei looked like she was frozen. Me calling her was not out of concern, but to prevent her from suddenly coming back home. Wei tried her best to control her emotions. I've arrived at the office. I have a meeting soon. I'll talk to you later. Okay, good that you arrived. The takeout I ordered for dinner has all your favorites. I said with a smile. I hung up after a few words. The live stream comments were flying. Wow, this guy is a pro. That phone call was just to confirm that Wei wouldn't come home suddenly. Right, in the control room, a young assistant looked at the icy-faced Wei and asked, Wei, yeah, does he usually call you like this? Wei gritted her teeth and said, at least 10 times a month, he calls like that. The young assistant was immediately dumbfounded. So frequently, the director was also dumbfounded. Does he have 6 kidneys? The live stream immediately exploded. Scumbag comments were flying everywhere. Some even said that if Wei got divorced, they would be willing to take on everything. I, of course, knew nothing about this at this moment. I had just boiled a kettle of water and was scrolling through my phone on the sofa. Soon, the doorbell rang. The doorbell made the live stream go silent. That woman is here. Wei in the control room clenched her fists. Her eyes were fixed on the screen. I opened the door with a smile. Come in. I placed a pair of slippers on the floor. A tall, long-haired beauty entered the house. The woman bent over to change into the slippers. Her bending posture was even more graceful and alluring. Then she sat down on the sofa with me. Seeing the woman's face, the live stream comments started pouring in again. Damn, this woman is too beautiful. A bodycon dress, my favorite. Seeing this scene, Wei in the control room instantly turned pale. This girl looks around 25 or 26, and she's so beautiful. Adding to that, the voice message I sent earlier, she now concluded that I was cheating. Wei now wanted to go home and question me immediately. Seeing this, the director quickly comforted her. Wei, don't rush. Let's see what exactly is going on. Wei didn't speak. She was staring at the screen with an icy glare. The woman in the screen looked at me impatiently. I'm fed up. It's always like this. When can I see you in broad daylight? I said with a smile. Soon, in a month, you'll be able to come here openly? I'll confess to Wei. Then, we won't have to be so secretive. My words were heard by the live stream fans, but they interpreted it differently. Wow, it seems like he's going to divorce Wei. Wei is so pitiful. Don't cry. Wei in the control room couldn't hold back her tears. Is he going to divorce me, you bastard? Wei cried and cursed. The director handed her a tissue. Wei, don't cry yet, since he wants to divorce you. Let's think about the division of assets first. Wei didn't listen. She wiped her tears while staring at the screen. At this time, Zhang Yue in the room was surprised by my words. Are you really going to confront your wife? I nodded. Zhang Yue met me 5 years ago through her grandfather. She only knew that her grandfather respected me very much. She also asked her grandfather why he respected me so much, but her grandfather didn't say much more. He only said that I was a very remarkable person. Zhang Yue asked in surprise. I know that you were the top scorer in the National College Entrance Examination, and also a professor at Wudaoku University. What else do you have to reveal to your wife? Tell me. Jong Yu's words immediately caused an uproar in the live stream. Is he bragging? A top scorer in the college entrance exam working as a programmer? A professor at Wudao University? This is to fake. This boasting is not at all unique. National top scorer in the college entrance exam. A professor at Wudao University. That's the most prestigious university in the country. In the control room, Wei Wei and the director were also stunned. The director, looking bewildered, asked Wei Wei, is this true? Wei at this moment also stopped crying. She sensed that something was wrong. Then she wiped the tears off her face. She shook her head. That's impossible. My husband is just an ordinary person. He never mentioned being a top scorer in the college entrance exam, and it's even more impossible for him to be a professor at Wudao University. I've never seen him go to Wudao University in all these years. Wei Wei's words were heard by the fans in the live stream, and the live stream was filled with comments again. I knew he was just bragging. This man is definitely a liar. These are all lies he made up to impress the woman. Exactly. He's definitely a con artist. At that moment, the fans in the live stream started making predictions. At this time, on the live stream screen, I said to Zhang Yue with a smile, "In a month, you'll know it's not the right time yet." Zhang Yue became even more curious. What other identity do you have? What identity could make my grandfather respect you so much? What identity requires you to hide it from your own wife? Although Zhang Yue was extremely curious, seeing that I remained silent, she finally gritted her teeth and said, "Fine then, I'll just wait until a month later." Then, Zhang Yue looked at me again and chuckled. "Tell me, if your wife knew you were the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam, and also a professor at Wudao University, wouldn't she be very surprised?" Hearing this, I smiled and said, "It's okay. Compared to my real identity, being the top scorer and a professor are not worth mentioning." At this time, the fans in the live stream also raised doubts. Why does it feel like it's true? Why doesn't someone check? It's quite easy to check the top scorer in the college entrance exam. Immediately, many fans started searching online. In the control room, the show's director also started searching online after 3 minutes. The director looked at the information on the computer screen and exclaimed, "It's true. He was the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam in 2018. The information was directly put on the live stream. The fans in the live stream looked at the information. Whoa, what the hell? Damn, a top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam. Oh my god, this is too surreal. He's actually the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam. It's true. I checked too." Wei was also shocked. She stared blankly at the information on the screen. He really is the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam. The director was still continuing to check my information. He found a video of a reporter interviewing me in 2018. In the video, the reporter asked me, "How does it feel to be the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam?" I calmly replied, "It's what I expected. I've always been a top student. Except for Chinese, I've always scored full marks in other subjects." My words made the reporter speechless for a moment. At this moment, the fans in the live stream also saw the interview video. Whoa, this guy, except for Chinese, actually scored full marks in all other subjects. That's incredible. I'm impressed. There's no way to criticize this. He truly has the strength. Wei in the control room was dumbfounded. She looked at my information and the interview video. Her husband of 5 years is actually the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam. Although she was dumbfounded, she had to believe that it was true. The director, at this moment, was like a curious child. He looked at Wei and asked the question in his mind. "You've been married for 5 years, and he's never mentioned being a top student before." Wei thought for a moment. There was no recollection of that in her mind. Wei said to the director with certainty, "He's never told me that he was the top scorer in the college entrance exam." The people in the control room were all shocked after hearing this. A top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam. Whoever received such an honor would show off a little, right, especially when dating, but he didn't say a word about it. The fans in the live stream were also discussing, "Amazing. If I were the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam, I would definitely show it off, especially when dating, to make my girlfriend admire me." This is too low-key. I haven't told Wei all these years. Am I a saint then, without any vanity at all? Or maybe, like the interview video said, this is just something he expected. The majority of the 400 viewers in the live stream were convinced by me. I not only had real ability, but was also very low-key. I didn't show the slightest bit of vanity, which made people have to admire me. The fans in the live stream suddenly shifted to another topic. The matter of him being the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam is confirmed. Can anyone check if he's a professor at Wudao University? Yes. Someone check if he's a professor at Wudao University. I just checked online to become a university professor. You must make some significant contributions to academia. If he's really a professor at Wudao University, then he's too incredible. In the control room, the director then said, I know a professor at Wudao University. I'll call him and ask. The fans in the live stream were all staring at the director. They wanted to know if I was really a professor at Wudao University. The director dialed a number. After a few seconds, the call was connected. On the other end of the phone was a middle-aged man. The man said, Director, why did you suddenly think of calling me? The director said very politely, I have a small matter that I need your help with. The middle-aged man on the other end of the phone said readily, What is it? As long as I can help, I'm happy to do so. The director said, It's not a big deal. I just heard that there is a professor named Susie at your university, and I wonder if you know him. The middle-aged man on the other end of the phone said, I seem to remember the name. Wait a moment while I check, okay? Thank you for your help. Then, the sound of typing on a keyboard could be heard on the phone. In just 2 minutes, the middle-aged man said, I found it. There is indeed a professor named Susie. He became a professor 3 years ago. He looks very young in the photos. Because the director's call was on speakerphone, the people in the live stream heard everything clearly. He really is a professor at Wudao University. Damn, my hair is standing on end. A top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam, and a professor at Wudao University. The fans in the live stream were all in shock. Wei Wei in the control room was also shocked. She felt it was unbelievable. Her husband of 3 years is actually a professor at Wudao University? Is this for real? Wei Wei then said to the director, Can you ask him to send a photo? Maybe they just have the same name. In less than a minute, the director's phone received a message notification. It was a recently taken photo. The photo was of Susie. It really is him, the top scorer in the National College Entrance Exam confirmed. The identity as a professor at Wudao University is also confirmed. Who exactly is he? He's only 28 years old. I almost forgot, Susie is only 28 years old. A 28-year-old university professor. Wudao University, the most prestigious university in Long Country. The show's director was also a bit shocked at this moment. He thought this episode would be interesting, such as exploring if I had hidden any money, etc. He had never imagined that the person explored in this episode would have such an identity. Wei Wei on the side was also very confused at this moment. She has been married to me for 3 years, and I thought I knew me well enough. I never expected that I would have such an identity. Bastard, Wei gritted her teeth. In her heart, she was cursing, I'm his wife. Husband and wife should be open with each other. But I hid such an important thing from her. Do I even treat her like a wife? Or is there some unavoidable reason with the previous situation? That woman wanted to get other information from me, but I refused. It seems like there is some identity that I cannot reveal. In the live stream, you guys are forgetting some details. It seems like he has another identity. It seems like he can't say it. I forgot about that. It really seems like there's another identity. Let me guess, the world's richest man. The fans in the live stream started making all sorts of guesses. Their appetite had been completely piqued. They were eager to know what other identities I had. At this time, in the room, Zhang Yue saw that I was calm. She said helplessly, Never mind. I won't ask anymore. You wouldn't tell me anyway. I just want to know, a month later, will I know all of your secrets? I gently nodded. A month later, I won't have any secrets left. After hearing this, Zhang Yue looked at me expectantly. I hope the identity you're hiding doesn't disappoint me.